How are you? I am so happy to be here with you in this virtual space. This is one of the last sessions that I'm going to share with you, these virtual sessions that I do with so much love and enthusiasm and conviction that whatever we know, if we can share something good that was good for me, I will. And I have had this vocation of just communicating those things that I consider like most essential for us to experience a better life, for us to experience like a whole life, um, a happy life, a wonderful life, a life, yes, free of fear and free of heaviness and free of pain. Because as we know, life has all those things. Life is a variety of experiences, and there are like different levels in which we can experience life. But to really know and understand that we are here to experience love and to be so happy and to fully be ourselves and to become who we are in all its potential. So today's theme, friends, it's um, it's gonna be open your heart to receive, which I think is absolutely like fundamental important, and many of us to just to think in to open my heart to receive, but I am the giver. No, am I worthy to receive? Am I worthy to be loved? Am I good enough in these? So there is always like that part of our mind, which is the unconscious mind, who is putting all these doubts and questions and like not allowing us to really be and to open ourselves just to receive. And you know why it is so important just to reflect upon this simple thing. It sounds so simple, yet very difficult for many of us. And it is so important because before giving and before living and before helping and before building and before whatever I want to become and create, before all that, first step, I need to receive, to breathe in life. I need to receive oxygen. I need to receive love. Remember when you are in the flight in an aircraft and they let you know that if there's an accident or whatever happens, the first one who needs to receive the or to put the oxygen mask is you, and then you can help others. So I think these practice is so good for and can be applied for everything in life. Or the fact that I can give love if originally and at the very beginning of my life I was able to receive that love. And if somebody received me and let me know and let me allow me to feel that I was so loved in the first part of my life, and that bound that was created between my mother or my caretaker and myself, that is the beginning of the rest of my relationships in life. But if for some reason I didn't have, or I, in my memories as a child, I don't remember like being loved, or I was not feeling like accepted and loved because there are like so many different stories and circumstances, then there is still an opportunity for you to provide that to yourself, to that inner child in need of love. So in today's session, I'm going to talk about a little bit about this and how we can focus on that as a very first step in all else that we are going to do and live in life. And then after that, we're going to do a meditation together if you are open to it. If you are open to receive, you just open your heart and I will provide you with the most beautiful frequencies, frequencies of love, frequencies of gratitude, of harmony, of compassion, all of that which is part of our nature and our essence. So that is going to be the guided meditation, the sound part, and that's it. So, yeah, some ideas about receiving. So I was talking about the two very fundamental uh, energies that are part of life, And I'm talking about oxygen. You need nutrients. You need so many things, but just that, to breathe. So always think whenever you are giving something to somebody else, if you love to help others, if you love to treat people like so kind and nice, observe if you are treating yourself exactly in the same way. If you are providing yourself with that care, with that love, with that attention. Because sometimes we forget. We simply just are not so used to consider ourselves as part of that community, right? So we are always giving and working and doing so many things for so many people. So every time you are giving love, giving attention, giving care, whatever, just ask yourself, am I giving the same to myself? And yes, and in the opposite side, for example, whenever you catch yourself like just judging, for example, your children constantly, no, your daughter, your son, people who are next to you, if you tend to put on them like high expectations, and you constantly experience that frustration of not receiving what you're expecting from them, then the invitation in those cases is for you to trade that expectation for appreciation and to really treasure that daughter or that son or that husband or that whoever is next to you. So also, for example, we have been talking in other sessions about the rhythm, no? And to give and to receive. So always in life is so interesting, but is the same you give is the same that you are understanding in life. If I am capable to give that to the others, then that means that I am capable to do it or to give it to myself. So if I am judging and expecting and blaming my children, perhaps I need to reflect upon how was I treated when I was a child. And then to begin to change that, understanding that any child and any human being, what we need essentially and fundamentally is acceptance and love, appreciation. And when you apply love and appreciation to any human being, conscious human being, wonderful things are going to happen. Amazing things are going to happen. So that would be like basically the recommendation. And always to ask yourself if today, for example, did you give some love to yourself by any chance? Like a little treat, kindness, attention, love. Just to tell yourself, for example, I was mentioning at the beginning, perhaps your childhood was a little challenging in that aspect, because that happens. Or at least perhaps there was love, but not exactly in the way we were like needing it in that moment, no? Sometimes we have a lot of memories as children, when we were little children, like, no, I was not feeling loved. I was just feeling like so judged, and nobody let me know that I was important or that I was worthy to be loved, and so on and so forth. So if that is the case, my invitation for you would be to use your meditations, just your meditations, to talk like spiritually with that inner child and let you know how beautiful of a being you are and how unique you are and how loved you are. And perhaps if there is like the tendency, or in your patterns, your behavioral patterns or your emotions, there is a clear sense that you are not loved or worthy to be loved or accepted, you don't accept yourself the way you are, and you're always trying to change yourself, and you're always like blaming yourself and so on and so forth. No, always use affirmations. Always, whenever you catch yourself treating yourself like that, stop it right away. Stop it right away. And just tell yourself in your mind or out loud, every day and in every way, I'm getting better and better. And I am a wonderful and complete human being. Wonderful human being. And then, of course, we all want to learn things and learn skills and develop this and develop that to have like enough patience, but never to lose like the certainty that whatever is in your heart and whatever you want to accomplish or whatever dream you have, yes, of course you can make it. But you are the first one who needs to give like that trust to that person, to that beautiful being you are, beginning with that inner child. Mm-hmm. So to receive, practice just to receive, and be your own caretaker, be your own source of love, be your own mother and father. Now that you are an adult, practice that in your meditations. This is always a wonderful opportunity for us to change all those very deep and ingrained patterns and ideas and beliefs about ourselves. So I invite you to do that. Always to use the opportunity of your meditation, to use the opportunity of observing how are you treating your children, because perhaps that is the way that you were treated. And this is the opportunity that life is giving to you to become aware of that and to change that. And in the moment that you begin to give beautiful love to your children and appreciation and so on, you are going to be receiving it at the same time, your inner child. Mm-hmm. But if in the opposite, you are the one who treat everybody so well, but accept yourself, no, include yourself. Every time, whenever you are not giving you the place or the, yes, you're not honoring yourself or your time or your dreams or something about yourself, and you are not giving that importance, always ask to yourself, would you do that to your daughter or to your son? No, of course not. Well, don't do it to you. So, yes, these kind of reflections I think are very important because sometimes we are not even aware, we don't even notice what we are doing. We just react, we just have the same behaviors, we treat ourselves in the same ways. But to apply kindness and love towards ourselves is like the beginning of a complete different level of experience in life, really. Because then you realize how in the 24 hours or the 12 hours that you are awake, how many of those hours are you just like telling you like horrible things? Just be aware of your inner soundtrack, the thoughts you are thinking, and how you are talking to yourself. And whenever you catch or you notice that that is not being like cool or kind of respectful to yourself, shift it, change it right away, and you'll see. Because when you begin to love yourself and you begin to open your heart with the certainty that you are worthy to receive and you are worthy to be loved and you are so wonderful, and you begin to allow your heart to bloom, then your complete life changes and people begin to treat you in the exact same way, with so much love, honoring yourself, respecting you so much. But you are, let's say that the first relationship or the basic and foundational relationship is with yourself, with that inner child, and with yourself as an adult. So that is the invitation for today. So why don't we go ahead and do our meditation? Let's do a very loving meditation. This meditation is going to be completely focused on your heart, on your beautiful heart. Your beautiful heart, which is much more powerful than your mind. The brain and the heart, always very important to have them in alignment. Studies and studies have been proving how powerful the heart is. So to focus in your heart is so important, and to really change any wrong idea that we have about ourselves and about receiving. Very important to receive. Remember, before anything, you need to breathe. You're already receiving life. And if you want to love others and have beautiful relationships, you need to open yourself to receive all that love. And the first one who needs to honor and love yourself is exactly you. So any moment, whenever you are by your own and you see yourself, the reflection of yourself in the mirror, just let you know how wonderful you are. I love you. Just like that. Those are very good practices. So let's begin. Let's do our meditation. If you have headphones, you can use your headphones. If not, just focus on the sound. Remember that if you watch these kind of all these meditations, that if you are seeing them in Instagram or in YouTube or Facebook, do know that in gabidelamora.com or in my channel, which is gabidelamora.vhx.tv, you will find a whole variety of meditations that you can watch in your TV, which is awesome because then you have this surrounding sound, and it's all this Vimeo platform is wonderful, so it's high definition, high quality sound and video, so you can watch that in your TV if you see it through the channel or through my website. So do know that, just for it to be more enjoyable, even more enjoyable, the sound, because I know that people that resonate with these incredible sound, the gong sound, it's just an enhancement of the experience. And for those who don't know about the gongs, just I would like to share that these ancient instruments that you're seeing here, or the bells, or the chimes, or the singing bowls, the flute, I have here a Toltec flute, and different elements, different sound elements, are meant to amplify your frequencies. Remember, when you have like high frequencies in each and every molecule of your being, that means your body, that means your mind, that means your emotions. When you are in high frequency of each one of those molecules, you feel in love, is when you are super healthy, is when you are so creative, when you look so young. When you are in low frequencies is when you are all stressed out or depressed or in anxiety or with diseases, with symptoms. So here is a wonderful opportunity through the sound of the gongs to amplify those frequencies. And that's the reason why a lot of people experience like healing. All of a sudden, my pain disappeared. And so it's a wonderful opportunity, always the sound of the gongs. And previous to that, I always give you a guided meditation, which we are going to do right now, which is also an incredible opportunity for you to install a new symbol in your unconscious mind, that at the end of the day, 95% of the time in our day, we are run through the unconscious. So we are like running or being run in autopilot, something like that. And that is because that's the way it works in our brain. We have these two minds, the unconscious and the conscious. So unless you are really mindful and every time you are more and more aware and in consciousness, really fully present every moment, that's a different story. But whenever you are doing like so many things and you're thinking in so many other things and you're always thinking in the future what's going to happen, and you're so focused on the past, oh my God, I should have done differently, etc., etc. When you are doing all this activity in your mind, you continue to do your things, but you are literally like a zombie, like in autopilot, which is something amazing, no, of the unconscious mind. The thing is that we need to practice more and more to fully be present every moment, because that is our only opportunity to live life, just in the present moment. So I like very much how Eckhart Tolle refers to this presence. When you are present with all your senses in every now, in every present moment, then the quality of whatever action happens is so like huge. You find pleasure in everything because you are so connected and you are literally living your life. So let's do our meditation. Let's focus on that beautiful heart of yours. Let's open it and let's be so ready to receive the most beautiful things in life. Close your eyes and I will turn off the light. I am going to bring a little closer my beloved singing bowls. And I will ask you to imagine that this is a space with no time. Just breathe in and out. Take a deep breath as you allow yourself to completely relax. So by now, just be aware of the sensations in your body. Breathe in 5 seconds or 6. And then breathe out in 6 or 7 seconds. Relax your feet and your legs. Relax your hips and your abdomen. Breathe in as you relax your back and your shoulders. Imagine that you are letting go of all that heaviness that you have been carrying on your shoulders. Let go of all that which is not part of your beautiful being. Let go of old beliefs and resentments, fears. Those are not part of your energy. So let them go. And take another deep breath as you relax your neck and your face. Relax your eyelids and your forehead. And do know that all is well, life is wise, and its sequence is just perfect. So flow with life, breathe in. And now you're going to begin to imagine numbers as you go down into different levels of relaxation. So from number 5, go down to 4. You take a deep breath and you let go of any thought that may be in your mind. And then you go down to level 3. You take another deep breath. And you let go of any tension that may be in your body. Allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper. And then you go down to level 2. And you are there in the silence within, in that peaceful awareness that you are. Breathe in. And as you inhale, just feel how your chest expands. And as you expand your chest to inhale, just visualize how your heart opens. It completely opens to receive. And you visualize this divine energy, which is like a golden waterfall, a soft and beautiful, constant golden waterfall. And your heart is receiving all these divine energy. So breathe in and allow yourself and your heart to bloom. You are worthy to receive. So you receive all the beauty of life, all the abundance, spiritual abundance, intellectual abundance, material abundance. Just open yourself to receive all that love, wisdom, resources, opportunities. You are whole. Nothing's missing. You are a complete, beautiful, and unique being. And you are worthy to receive. And you open your heart and you receive all that love, and you feel so grateful, so grateful. Gratitude. Gratitude is your signature because you receive. So expand your heart. Continue to observe this beautiful, constant, endless waterfall of divine energy, the most pure energy to renew your heart. So just feel how your heart is that vortex, is the source of all in life, is your connection with it all. So feel all that love, gratitude, joy, and feel how you connect with the most beautiful aspects of life. Breathe, expand, and continue to flow with the sound of the ancestral gongs. Breathe. take a deep breath and allow yourself gently and slowly to bring your awareness back to your healthy body, to your new life, to a life of love and abundant wisdom, harmony, peace, strength, love. So take a deep breath and just feel how with every new breath you expand your chest, you open your heart to receive life and all the love. So do it one more time. Just take a deep breath. And if you want, you can begin to move your fingers and your toes. You can stretch your arms and your legs. And whenever you feel ready, you just open your eyes and you welcome yourself with so much love to your beautiful new life. Hello. So I hope you were able to do your meditation, I hope. But if not, remember that you can try it in a different moment, perhaps later when you're in your bed. I think this meditation is so worthy to be done, to be practiced, for us to really feel how we open our hearts and we receive all that love and all the beauty of life. Because that's the reason why we are here in this dimension, that we explore with our senses. And we have different missions and different ideals and ideas about life, but still, remember that the very first step for it all is just to learn to receive abundantly, to receive as the same as you breathe in and receive all this oxygen, you are breathing life. Open your heart and be ready to receive all the most beautiful things in life. So I invite you to do this meditation as often as you want, really to practice it, to feel it deep within. And well, I just want to thank you for being here. I will read your messages. I can see here in front of me in my cell phone. The thing is that it's a little bit far away, but I will read your messages with so much love and gratitude. And yes, I will let you know. I think next session is the 32, so the last one is going to be the 33. And I am so happy to accomplish that amount of guided meditations and different themes, different topics for you to reflect upon and for you to benefit from. And remember that all those meditations and much more, because there are also like a variety of tutorials in life coaching as well, which is awesome. You can find all of those in my channels, which are, there's one in YouTube, but the one in YouTube have just the guided meditations and visualizations in nature, and the other channel, it has the tutorials. So I really invite you to explore those channels and to stay with these tools forever. So you can use them anytime, any moment, whenever you feel like, whenever you need, to remember important things about yourself and about life, to reconnect with love and who you really are. And also I want you to know that I already have 4 recordings of just the meditation, just the sound, just the audio files, for you also to have that in mind. And those are going to be available in iTunes and Spotify and all those stores. All those stores, I don't remember, but there are several. And you will find them as Gaby de la Mora, Gongs, and Voice, and the different recordings in Spanish and in English. And yeah, so thank you so much for being today here with all together in this virtual community. Now I can see that Bogart, you're writing something down, so I will read it in a moment. And thank you so much. I will finish the session in Instagram and YouTube. No, in Instagram, but in YouTube and Facebook. And Before that, just express to you my deep gratitude and love, infinite gratitude and love. And I will see you very, very soon.